Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a minute. One, you can probably see my background's a little bit different. I moved. I haven't recorded a video in a while, and I kind of don't like that my first video back is going to be this, but let's talk about it. First off, rest in peace to Terry Fuck. He was a great wrestling legend, one of the greatest of all time to do it. Um, he's been in 5 different decades. Has won a championship in every decade. Um, I remember his matches with Cactus Jack, Mick Foley. Their great rivalry. Um, it's just all the things he did for the business. He really elevated the business. He evolved the business a lot. Now, probably more than the one heartbreakers for me personally because of the time I started watching wrestling. Bray Wyatt has passed away. I know it's been 2 days now, about 3 days. It happened on Thursday. Is now Saturday. Um, when I first heard it, I was at work. Um, my close friend had messaged me saying that he was just a screenshot. It was just a screenshot of Triple H announcing on Twitter, or sorry, X, that Bray Wyatt has passed away. Now, at first my thing was no, this can't be real. He's got to be still alive. It can't be real. He was fine. They said he was fine. They said he was coming back. Right? It was denial. I was like, no, there's no way. Even though it was from Triple H himself, head of creative, head of the WWE right now, basically, right? And then I did some more looking on Twitter, and I did some more digging on Twitter. I still call it Twitter. It's not X, by the way. And well, it's true. Right when I passed away, it's been true. And these last few days have just been a remembrance of him. Um, usually when I see, usually if wrestling's going on, Monday Night Raw, AEW on Wednesdays, NXT on Tuesdays. There's so much wrestling throughout the week, right? And I work during the week. I work almost every day. It feels like. So, if I work a day where there's wrestling on, I try to keep up with it, see what happened on the show, and I'll come home and I'll rewatch it, no matter if I saw stuff online or not, on TikTok, on Twitter, on Facebook, whatever it is. Except for last night. Last night was the first time in a minute, I think, and I didn't watch what happened at work or wherever I was. I waited until I was home and I rewatched the whole show. I rewatched the whole show. Um, and I felt his presence. And LA Knight said something um, very, very well. He said it. He said that everyone in the arena could feel their Bray's presence, could feel it. Me just watching it, I felt his presence there at SmackDown. Now, if you've been living under a rock for the last few days or something, and you don't know what the hell's going on with Bray Wyatt, with him passing, he had COVID earlier this year. It was reported that led to heart complications. Now, my understanding was that and everybody's understanding, was that his health was making a recovery, speedy recovery. He was doing well. He was prepared to come back to continue the storyline that he was going to continue. He was going to come back, and we were very close to getting him back until Thursday morning, where he had suffered a heart attack. Now, that just goes out to show that it doesn't matter who you are, you're not untouchable. No matter who you are dealing with something, rather than it's mental illness, physical illness, anything. Now, with Bray Wyatt, he did so much for the business. He elevated the business. He took over. He he took over when we needed him the most. Now, if you think about the time where he was coming into the business, right? He was coming into WWE from NXT. He was a scary, spooky character, you know. Now, if you think about that, the only person that really did that at the time was either Undertaker and Kane. Now, around that time, that's when Undertaker was only coming back year round for WrestleManias, maybe a SummerSlam here and there, you know. And to see that the torch should have been passed out to Bray a long time ago from Undertaker. You know, I feel like Bray should have won that match against Undertaker at WrestleMania, and that could have boosted him up so well if he was the first one to do it. Now, those are what ifs. You know, you can't change the past. But I'm glad he got that torch passed out to him before he was gone. Because the whole wrestling community in a whole is hurting right now. And I think we all need to come together and we need to show our love for Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt is one of the best to ever do it. His mind was so creative. Each week, I was always wondering what he was going to do next. When he was coming back to the WWE, after a while, when he came back, I was on my edge of my seat every time he would come out. What's going to happen? What is he going to say? Is he going to attack someone? Is someone going to try to attack him? His feud with LA Knight, obviously it wasn't the best, but the feud was good. The match wasn't the best, but to say that LA Knight had Bray Wyatt's last match, I think that really, I could tell that hurt him last night on SmackDown. And, you know, he paid great tribute to him. You know, saying to Miz, next time you see me, you better. And he stops and just goes, run. That was great. Rey Mysterio, even with a little touch and tribute, he did a little, you know, you're hurt. And then Bray Wyatt does a little clothesline. And he even did a senton for him. Bray, you see, this is how you know Bray Wyatt's affect everyone, because you have people, other wrestling promotions saying rest in peace, and you know we're here for all the fans and family and all that. Our wishes go out to everyone. That is something that when that happens, that means you truly touched people's heart, and Bray Wyatt did that. He touched people's heart. He entertained us for years, and he should have entertained us for many more years. And it's sad. It's really sad. We lost a legend too early, and he's definitely a Hall of Famer. You know, and my thoughts and my prayers go out to his family, his friends, all the WB superstars that are hurting right now, and to all the other fans who are hurting right now. We need to come together as a community, and we need to stop hating at each other for different dislikes and all that. You know, let's all be one. We're a big community, and it sucks that we all come together, or you know, everyone comes together when people are gone, when we lose someone. And you know, it's a common occurrence in the world, is that people don't like to come around, people don't like to celebrate things, people don't like to come around when we're all here, but when one of us is gone, then we'll come around. And that's not the way it should be. So, it's just sad. It's very sad. It's heartbroken. I'm still heartbroken over it. The fact that he was only 36 years old and he had a heart attack. It's not right. It doesn't sit right with me. Just, you know, I was trying to, before I started this, I was trying to think what I wanted to say. And I was just like, you know what? Let's just turn the camera on, see what I say. Let's just go with it. Let's roll with it. And they, I've seen so many videos and posts about, from WWE superstars about talking about Bray Wyatt and talking about him and how he was a genuinely good human person, a human being, and just a good person overall. And I think we could all see that ourselves as fans, just watching him entertain us. That's a good person. And Bray, you will be forever missed. You will be forever in our hearts. And may you rest in peace up there with Brody Lee. And win those tag team titles in heaven. But thank you guys for watching. And hopefully more videos on the way soon. And once again, rest in peace to Bray Wyatt.